We have to sort stack using recursion. How can we do this? We can pop all the elements and can sort down, push back. What is the role of recursion over here? I don't understand. And I think this sheet has been destroyed by this driver. It has been completely messed up so that you won't start from a base. You won't start from the base building questions, rather than he has provided some medium level questions which you will think and later on you will leave. Let's see if approach. If the stack is empty, stop. Okay, remove the top element of the stack, sort the remaining stack recursively. Remove the top element of the stack. Let's suppose I remove 28. Sort the remaining stack recursively. Insert the remove element back into the stack while maintaining descending order. Use the helper function to play terminate in correct position. This is a medium level recursion question. Just what the fuck? Okay, remove the top. Sort stack. It is calling sort stack function. Okay, so he's removing every element until the stack is becoming empty and inserting with insert function. Base case, if the stack is empty or temp is larger than the top, these questions are not building blocks, right? I remember that in this recursion sheet we had questions like print 1 2 and something like that. Now all those questions has been removed and all medium level questions has been put into this sheet. So what we can do is, rather than we can find another recursion sheet and we can go from that. Since you're in C++ already tracking classic lead code style problems, smart, you're clearly following an interrupt track. So here's what actually works wonderfully. First extra recursion playlist A to Z. नहीं है ये सारी चीज़ें. For our problems, I was following basic problems of the sheet has been messed up by basic So all these basic questions were removed from the sheet. As you can see, oh no, it is over here. I don't know why I'm feeling like I don't know something. मेरी जान, मेरी जान, So let's solve the good number, okay? Only one index, 0, must be even. Okay, so we will take even numbers in this range, that is 1 to 9, yeah, 0 to 9. For each index in a digit, handle two cases. If the index is even, the valid digits are this, and the index is odd, the valid digits are this. Okay. Because you complete a number of valid string based on the index. For each valid digit, move to the next index and continue recursion. The fuck, yeah, I'm not feeling to solve any of the questions. Uh, Leave that. Let's go to basic recursion. Understanding recursion by printing something n times. Okay, print n times using recursion. Let's print n times. Output n times CFG on a print command, right? So return print So there are two base condition in factorial of a number, which is n equals to 1 or n equals to 0. मुझे रिटर्न करना है यार। Wave is string and we have to check if it is palindrome or not. That means let's check first and last character each time, right? Again the same thing that I did with this. It's like I take this and this one and I spread it and without the function here is Fibonacci number. Where we know if n equals to 1 and if n equals to 0, right? And we can write one Fibonacci of n plus Fibonacci of n minus 1, right? Let's suppose we have 3 equals to 1 equals to 0, Fibonacci of 3 came together and Fibonacci of 3. So what happens? 2 and Fibonacci of n minus 1, that becomes 2 equals 1, and Fibonacci of n minus 1, that becomes 1 written over 1 plus. Next slide. How we did Fibonacci using for loop? It was like we have Fibonacci of fib 0 equals to 1, fib 1 equals to fib 1 equals to, okay, 0 fib 1 equals to 1, right? So what we are doing is we are accumulating, right? So sorry. So if I have Fibonacci of 3, what I will get? Fibonacci of 3 plus Fibonacci of 2 plus Fibonacci of 1, Fibonacci of 0. Now what will Fibonacci of 3 will give me? Fibonacci of 2, Fibonacci of 1, gives me output as 0. This gives me as 1. Now Fibonacci of 2 gives me Fibonacci of 0. Fibonacci of 1 gives me Fibonacci of 0 itself. So what does 1 gives me? 1, this gives me 0, 1 plus 0 that becomes 1. This gives me 0, that Fibonacci of 1 becomes 1. Only if we have Fibonacci of 1, it will be 1. Right, Fibonacci of 2 plus 1, 2. Now I have Fibonacci of 2 as 1 and Fibonacci of 1 as 1. So 1 plus 2 will give me 3. The Fibonacci of 3 is 2. Okay. So what we are doing, like if I'm calculating Fibonacci of 3, we are doing Fibonacci of 2 and Fibonacci of 1. Okay. We are adding this both. What the base case is. Then again for 2, I think the solution will work. For 2, Fibonacci of 1 and Fibonacci of 0. This will be different. For 2. Fibonacci of 2 will come as like, is it? No. So 1 and Fibonacci of 0. These both will be calculated. What is 1? 1 will give me 1 and Fibonacci of 0 will give me 0. And then I'll be returned as 1 plus 0. So these are basically 3 lines of code and the question is done and dusted. So let's go. Close all the small questions that you saw and we'll go to I guess we did all the basic recursion questions, right? Yes, we did all of them. Now we can go to recursion with pattern while and sort the stack using recursion. So let's do it. We have a stack, right? Let's suppose we have 41, 32, 11, 2, 32, 3 and 41. So what we can do, firstly pop all the elements out until the stack is empty. So we take out 11, we find a position for 11 to be substituted. We take out 2, 5.2, we take out 3, 32, we find for 32, we take out 3, we find for 3 and we take out 41, we will find for 41 as well. Now the stack is empty. So we can now insert each element. This is not done. After sorting, the smallest element 2 is at the bottom and the largest element 4 is at the top. And What you wanna say now? Do you mean? Ooh, what you want to know? What you tell me to go? Do you mean? Do you mean? What do I gotta tell you? Do you mean? Do you mean? What do I gotta tell you? Do you mean? I complain. Why don't you wake up, get up your phone? Tell me if I get complain. Come through, where do we start? झुकावा मेरी दिल जानिया तेरे नाम जो कर जावा कम है तू सारे मैं शीश झुकावा मेरी मैं शीश झुक How can we sort the stack? Just let us think linearly. How would I do this if I won't be using recursion? So my linear method would be I'll pop all the elements out 11, 2, 32, 3, 41, and in these elements I will sort this and push back to the stack. That will be normal process that I'll be following, right? Okay. So what we did is we popped all the elements out and then pushed back into the stack, right? So 2, 3, 11, 32, 41 would be the right order. Okay. While popping the stack, we can get the sort stack right. Let me write a very basic code how I will do it iteratively. I'll take what I will do. For the element and I'll do it until that, and then I will sort the array. Okay. After doing this, my this has been sorted, and then what we can do? What? This would be my basic approach. So what is happening here? We are solving this with order of one space, like that. Can we do this recursively? We can do this recursively where we are popping the elements and pushing into the array. Why do we need recursion in this approach? We don't need any recursion. I think everyone did the same thing. Do we have recursive solution here? We need to learn the recursion way of this. If this tag is empty, stop. Remove the top element of this tag. So let's try the algorithm according to him. Okay. While it's not st.empty, remove the top element. Top equals to st.top, st.top. Sort the remaining stack recursively. Sort stack st. Okay. Insert the removed element back into the stack while maintaining descending order. We'll write insert function to insert the what stack top. Use a helper function to place the element in its correct position. So this is something which is very shitty of type of a question Striver has put in this sheet. I don't know why. So what we did is we emptied the stack until for each element. Now what we are left with the stack and temp last temp. So what does this do? L.empty is the top is less than temp. There is no s.top. Is stack empty? S.push temp. Return. S.top. Insert. So stack is working like I have s and temp. Let's suppose I have an empty stack and temporary variable. Let me just try a recursive diagram of how the tree will look like for this particular question, right? So I have stack and temp as, let's suppose, we had a function right, 4132. So 4132 was the top element and 4 was the last. So as per the last, we have the last element over here, right? So it's done. Now for the last element, insert s comma temp. We have 4, right? Now is stack empty? Yes, so we directly push 4 into the stack. Next, what we do, we go for 1. Okay, now for 4 1. Is the stack empty? No. Is st.top is less than or equals to temp? No. What happens? We take the top value, okay, and pop it, insert s comma temp, we insert 1, and then s dot push val, then we insert 4 again. Okay, now 1 comma 4 is sorted out for 3, s of 1 4 and comes 3. So is st dot top is less than or equals to 3? No. Again pop the 4, put 3 inside, and again put 4. Now we'll call for 2. So 1 3 4 and 2. So st dot top is less than or equals to 2? No. Again pop the top, insert 2 and push 4 again. No. But this is not sorted. Okay, insert. Now it will check again. That will be popped again. 2 3 4. Okay, so this is how it will work. Okay, so we got the gist of the code. Let us do it again. So what we did is, while we want st.empty, okay, we take the element out of it int temporary equals to st.top and st.pop. We pop it. Then what we do, we again sort stack recovery for all the remaining elements, right? st, and after that we insert what, st comma position temporary variable that we have. Okay, now we write a function void insert. What does it function do? Stack int take st and the element we put, it checks if st.empty, अगर empty है या st.top की जो वैल्यू है वो लेस देन इक्वल्स टू temp है तो पुश कर दो st.push temp. Else what we do, else we take in value as st.top, we pop it st.pop, we call the insert function to insert st comma temp, and afterwards we insert st.push val, insert the value. Okay, and this code should be running fine. st.top runtime error segmentation fault, while is not st. Uh, I'm so sorry. Insert. Actually, after doing this, we also have to refund, right? There is no refund function to get back from here. And yes, we are done with this question as well. This was a tough bit. Let's just mention did all the basic conversions on servers spreadsheet. These are easy problems and we have solved this, right? Now next we did sort or stack. This was medium level problem. We did this like pop elements and for each element check if top is less than, if not pop top and add element after add the pop and to do this it does simply, right? Reverse a stack. You need to reverse a stack. This should be easy, I think. We just need to reverse the stack, right? Now dusty.empty. What we do? And time the position to top, we get the top element and st.top. We did this. We did this till reverse stack for reverse stack for all the remaining elements, that is stack obviously, and then we insert stack into the template. Now for the insert function word insert, we need to insert stack in %dusty temp into the stack. So we check if dusty.empty is now dusty.empty. Okay, so what we did is, in this line of code, we took 4 as temp, and now we have to push 4 in the stack. Just push temp. It's not dusty.empty. What is cool? Cannot convert. Okay, this is a function. Now what our output is this, which is really unexpected. Let's see. 32176. what we are doing. This is top. So is st dot empty? No. So we took temp as st dot top. Now we call reverse stack again. My temp changes to 6 until this. Now we push 6 again. Okay. So we took all the elements out. So before that, what we do, see, when I took the first element, I need to put it into the last position. That means we have 3, we have to put 3 in this stack. We have to put 2. 1 we have to put 1. We have 7, we have to put 7. We have 6, we have to put 6. Then we will get 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. Right. When popping, we need to push as well. Okay. Pop, push. Push pop, push pop, push pop.
Hello. Hello.